Well, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our groundbreaking for the SCL Health Community Hospital. My name is Carol Dodge, and I'm Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Northglenn. Thank you for coming again to our groundbreaking. This is really special for us. A welcome to the senior leadership from SCL Health and Ameris, which I was corrected, it's not Emeris, it's Ameris. Duke Realty, Northglenn City Council, project partners, city staff, neighbors, and honored guests. This is truly a historical and very special event for the city. Before we get started, I'd like to recognize some of the dignitaries and elected officials who have joined us to make this wonderful groundbreaking event. So if you could stand when I announce your name, please. Jerry Pfeiffer with Congressman Ed Perlmutter's office. Thanks, Jerry. Adams County Commissioner Jan Pulowski. City of Northglenn City Council members that are here. We have Kyle Mullica, Marcy Whitman, and Leslie Carrico. First, I'd like to give just a brief background of how this project came about. The city was approached 2.5 years ago by Brian Couget of RPM Management regarding a prospect who was interested in building a small hospital. Brian then arranged a meeting with Dudley Carpenter of Ameris, who said SCL and Ameris were partnering on a new model for healthcare delivery called community-based hospitals, and that Northglenn was a strategic location. 2.5 years later, here we are breaking ground for Northglenn's SCL Health community. One of 4 such facilities being built in Denver metro area. Northglenn was chosen because of our access to the I-25 corridor and our geographic location in the metro area. The city, recognizing the benefit to our community of having convenient access to hospital-level care readily available, sold the undeveloped land to build a 60,000 square foot hospital and medical office building. We are pleased this land will be put to such good use and that the new hospital will bring 100 new permanent jobs to the city, and this is in addition to the 150 construction jobs that will be necessary to build the facility. These projects don't happen without a lot of behind-the-scenes support, and please join me in thanking some of the people here today who have been instrumental to get us where we are today. Mayor Joyce Downing, who I said is not here, but she was crucial in the negotiations also. Northglenn City Council, we already thanked. Brian Couget with RPM Management. Would you stand, please? Dudley Carpenter with Ameris Holdings. Glenn Hogie and Daryl Phillips with Duke Realty. The engineers, architects, and construction partners, Kiewit Building Group, who was the general contractor, Philo Wilkie, and Caliber Engineering. Special thanks to the Northglenn Project Leadership Team, Corey Hoffman, City Attorney, David Willett, Public Works Director and Acting City Manager, Brooks Faboda, Planning Director, Jason Loveland, Finance Director, and Debbie Tuttle, and I'm sorry, but you didn't write anything by your name, but I know that you've done everything to put this event together. Also, a special thank you to the Northglenn Urban Renewal Authority. I see some people out there. I see Jerry Gavette and Pat. Okay, thanks for coming. The Northglenn Urban Renewal Authority is responsible. They're currently in design work for traffic and infrastructure improvements to Community Center Drive right out here, so that we're going to make the access safe and accessible for all the visitors that we expect to come to this area.
It's a delight for me to be here today, and I was asked to give more of a reflection than a blessing, so I will do that. I appreciate the excitement that comes with a groundbreaking ceremony. It takes a measure of faith to know that you can dig a hole in the ground and something's going to happen, whether we're planting a seed for a plant or whether we're doing something as exciting as we're doing today. I think in a few months something miraculous will happen on this site, and we're standing on the dirt while that will take place. You have all met people that when they walk into the room, the music gets a little louder, the lights come on a little brighter, and you leave feeling a little bit better than you did before. That's what the clinicians and the people that are going to be working in this building have the opportunity and will do every day that they're here. There's a secret that a lot of people don't know, and it's found in a book that you are very familiar with. People fall in love with you not because of how they feel about you, but because of how you make them feel about themselves. And again, the people that work in this healthcare facility have that opportunity to make people feel better about themselves every day. The blessing that we might give today are taken from, again, very familiar words that you will recall very much. And they are these. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives, and her that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mighty. It becomes the throne monarch, better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above the sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God himself. And earthly power doth then show like God's when mercy seasons justice. And that, dear friends, is the place upon which we stand today.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out on a hot day and the afternoon about 4 o'clock. I started with a few of my friends many, many years ago, a group of physicians, and we started a company where we were looking to partner with healthcare systems that shared our same vision for how healthcare should be delivered. And one of the things that really stood out as we looked at our partnership with SCL was their commitment to a faith-based mission. That came through from the way that they opened their meetings with prayers, to the way that they offered up prayers for their patients while they're healing. And that theme kept coming through over and over, and that was something that was more powerful than we'd experienced with some of our other partner systems. And as we continued to sort of wrap ourselves in their culture, we realized that we were probably in the place that we needed to be, and this was a partnership that we needed to move forward with. The next step for us was just, where do we go? And the city of Northglenn has been as helpful as any that we've ever worked with. That's the honest truth. They had some hurdles that they had to get through to release this property to us. They were helpful from beginning to end, from the mayor to the council members. I know every time my team finished here, they came away excited that the community was excited about having us. You know, sometimes we'll have a community that's not sure. Northglenn welcomed us with open arms. I think they've got the right combination of our expertise mixed with the history traditions of SCL, as they're really leading the Denver forefront in innovation. I mean, the things that they're doing, the plans that they've got for this community are unbelievable. And so I'm gonna tell you all. Number one, I'd like to thank SCL for all of that, and then Duke Realty as well, Kurt and Glenn for coming out, and not only that, but continuing to be excellent partners with us as we work on these projects. And in this project in particular, the only thing that changed for us that was a little bit unexpected was the fact that we historically built about a 40,000 square foot, little bit smaller hospital. And as we kept digging into Northglenn, what we saw was that there was an incredible need here. There was a lot of people with not that many places to go. And part of SCL's mission is to serve the entire community, right? We treat everybody that comes to the door. And what we found at the end of the day as we continued to work with SCL is that we needed 3 stories. And so for the first time in our history, we added a 3rd story to one of these buildings. We're on to close to our 20th facility, give or take, in various stages of development. And this is the first one that we're going to have a 3rd story. Interesting, SCL has been so excited about getting into that space that they've almost filled the entire space with physicians, gastroenterologists, surgical suites. We will have some imaging capabilities, if not a full imaging center. Some of the details are continuing to get ironed out, but make no mistake, SCL is jumping into this project with us with both feet. We're really proud and excited to be here, and couldn't be more happy with the way that the Northglenn community has supported us and embraced us. So with that in mind, I'll hand off to the Mayor Pro Tem.
And Toby, I don't know if you knew this, but your patients and your staff are going to have a terrific view of the fireworks every 4th of July. They're going to be right there. So that's pretty awesome. At this point in time, before the groundbreaking, the City of Northglenn would like to honor several key people on this commemorative day. Would the following 3 please come forward and accept a special thank you for bringing this project to Northglenn? Dr. Sean Dufford. Dr. Sean is the SCL Health Chief Medical Officer. I also would like to call Dr. Toby Hamilton up. Also, he is the CEO of Ameris Holding. And Keith Concoli, Executive Vice President of Healthcare at Duke Realty. Thank you very much. Thank you. So Dr. Sean, he is going to lead us to the groundbreaking for the real purpose and the fun of this gathering. Thank you.
So the secret's out. I'm a fill-in for Mr. Taylor, who got stuck on a plane on the way down here. So at SCL Health, we are committed to providing patients and consumers with a choice, convenience, and value in healthcare. We believe people should have access to high-quality care close to home and where they work and where they play. That's why we're thrilled to begin work on the SCL Health Community Hospital at Northglenn. In a few months, your community will have access to hospital services that include 24/7 emergency care, specialists, and even traditional hospital beds for those unexpected moments in life. We have a proud, rich heritage of providing care in the Denver area, and we are excited to bring our expertise and network directly to you. This will not only enable you to stay close to home at times when it matters most, but it will come with the convenience of going to your neighborhood convenience store. I want to thank the City of Northglenn for the warm welcome to the community, and I want to thank our business partner, Ameris, for helping to make this a possibility. We know that no one ever wants to go to the hospital, that's for sure. But when we're faced with the unexpected, we are pleased to offer you the peace of mind that comes with expert care in your own backyard. So now let's break ground on this exciting new project.